In today's color video, we are taking an up-close and very personal look at Sherwin Williams Evergreen Fog. I am obsessed with this color. It was the color of the year, I think, for like 2022, and it is still going strong. So you know they picked a good color of the year when people are still using it, winning. So as you can see, it's green. Now some greens can be super obnoxious and overpowering. Not this one. That's because she has a nice gray backdrop calming it down. Now, there are cold greens, so greens that go green-blue, and warm greens, greens that go green-yellow. What I really love about Evergreen Fog is that while it can read slightly cool, it really settles almost in the middle, so you get more of a moderate, medium approach to green, which I appreciate. However, if you have finishes that need a hardcore cool green or warm green, it might not hit the spot. This is one reason why Evergreen Fog often suits rooms that have like a lot of wood finishes and no, say you have carpet with tricky undertones or a countertop with tricky undertones. It can be a bit of a miss if it's the wrong type of green, so make sure you coordinate those greens carefully. Now, when it comes to depth, Evergreen Fog has an LRV of 30, so it is smack dab in the middle of the medium range. So if you have a dark room, does Evergreen Fog have enough color to show up to the party? Yeah, it does, but you might find it a little lackluster. Sometimes in dark rooms, the warmer greens with a little bit more color do a little bit better. Now, if you have a super bright room, Evergreen Fog's awesome. Sure, it's gonna lighten up like every color will, but it's gonna hold itself quite well with that LRV of 30. Now, north-facing room, you can expect Evergreen Fog to look that little bit cooler without being like a super cold, like icy green. Not that there's really icy greens, maybe mint, but like it's not really a cold green. It's really more stormy and moody, which I love. If you have a south-facing room, oh, it's such a great balance to southern light, that warm sun coming in, or western afternoon sunshine. Beautiful balance to that light. It just like yin and yang, feels so good. East-west facing light, they have those times of days that can be really flat. I'd say Evergreen Fog has enough color to show up at the party. Yeah, I would probably do that, but I'm gonna supplement with some good interior lighting with some Kelvins that are like 2,700, 3,000 Kelvins. Add a little bit of warmth and softness to my space. Now, did we cover? We did the color, we did undertones, we did exposures. Now we do trim and cabinet colors. So, Evergreen Fog, what does it like? Well, it loves wood trims. I will do a video on how different wood stains look with Evergreen Fog. In this video, let's look at some whites, starting with Benjamin Moore Chantilly Lace. So you want a relatively clean contrast, something simple. Chantilly Lace, you get a similar look with, say, Sherwin Williams White Snow. I'd say you could do high reflective white, but it's such a huge pain in the butt to get that I just avoid it when I can. I used to love it, now I don't. So yeah, White Snow, Chantilly Lace, so pretty. Let's soften things up a bit to Sherwin Williams Pure White. It has a lower LRV, but still gives an overall white contrast, like it doesn't have quite the softness of a creamy white. If we move to a warmer white, like Sherwin Williams Alabaster, so check that out, super pretty, a little bit more organic and natural feeling. Now compare that to Chantilly Lace. So just like when you want to compare your wall colors, you want to compare a variety of whites to see which whites your space responds to and which ones you like with your wall color. So we got Chantilly Lace, Alabaster, you get to choose which you prefer. Now, do you have creamy trim? Let's say you have Sherwin Williams Antique White, Benjamin Moore Navajo White. They're a huge pain in the butt, I know. I'd say Evergreen Fog, generally speaking, works. This is like as dark as cream gets. Mind you, if you have glaze on it, that can throw it a bit. But when you have cream trim, sometimes you get what you get, and we can only get so good without really necessarily updating it a huge amount. So yeah, I don't mind that. That's okay. But I'd probably go for a little bit warmer green maybe. Now, I want you to check out my other videos where we look at colors that coordinate with Evergreen Fog, some stunners, as well as a video I have with some similar shades to compare. Thanks for watching.